Coming to the plate now, Norman Dick. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Hey,
I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. And the runner's breaking for third. 0-1 the count. Spinning a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. To his left, Beckham. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Leading off the inning, Charles Kim, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dick comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Play ball, 4-4, take your base.
These guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andres Cabrera takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Pablo Batista was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Reggie Prado hammers down the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tommy Thomason will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now batting, Norman Dick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Norman Dick.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, way to square that up.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
play ball. He's out. Out. You're out.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Valentin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Shelby Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple.
Relay. Hey, eat it. Cut it
He's
right there.
in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes.
He's out. Out. You're out. 3 out. That's ball 4. 3. He's out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Norman Dick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Get here.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice shot.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Play ball. Out. You're out.
Ready now, Alan Yabu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Fellows. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's out. 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 3. You're out. He's out.
Ready once again, Norman Dick. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Kearns moves over. 1 down.
Play ball. 3. Out.
Standing in, DJ Bledsoe. He flew out in his last at-bat. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
One away.
In the air out to left. Dick on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. Out.
In now, Gene Kearns. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out.
Ball 4, take the base. Out.
Hey, roll up
Into
here.
the box now, Shelby Cruz. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Shelby.
No one down here.
Popped straight up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Striding in to start the 9th, Norman Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right here. Come on, big.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score tonight. Erie led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joe Starnes earns the win, his 2nd. Peter Jarvis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
One error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Bowie gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and...
At the plate, Carlos Mendoza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dick moving to his left. 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggression.
At the plate, Norman Dick, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Stay hot up there. Nobody better right now.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Stay hot, baby.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mendoza has a beat on it. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on.
Keep stay. 4-4. Take the break. 8 out. 3 out.
So striding forward now, Benny Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Here we go, guys.
Now the 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Dick going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Ready for another chance? Mike Burris, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Enriquez on at first, nobody out.
Hey, knock it down. Make a play in field.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
1-1-1.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings.
So coming to the plate, Norman Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Nieve has it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So digging in now, Mike Burris, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dick. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Rubber Ducks lead it 6-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Norman Dick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Nope. 3-0. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit in the air to center field. Mendoza giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Joe Banks. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
1-1-1.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a.
Coming to the plate now, Norman Dick. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Boovy earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ron Freeman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. JP Ikeda is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in now, Norman Dick. He went deep in the contest last night.
Right time. Hey, let her fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Line hard toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back safely. Dick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Serrano sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. So striding in, Alfonso Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dick will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box now, David Serrano, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, let's hold him right now.
The pause and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dick makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 2-1. Striding in, Joel Nieve. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dick arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage.
Striding into the box, Norman Dick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
At the plate, Norman Dick.
Come on, let it fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Andy McDonald takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead it 2-1. Standing in, Omar Feliz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Dick is after it. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second. Stepping into the box, Norman Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in, Benny Adams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Norman Dick. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hold on, right here,
and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position. If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Cairo notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here's our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Glenn Walsh will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, stay hot
yeah,
now.
Matty, this is the big one right here. They
Be
split
safe.
the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series
Stay
and
hot,
finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Mendoza is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Norman Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
See, good one right here.
He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead. So stepping in, David Serrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the...
Stepping up now, Norman Dick. First pitch of the at-bat. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Sharp ground ball to third.
Move it.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Come on, big guy.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. 2-1.
Spit on it,
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Dick at second. Ramirez at first. One gone. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alfonso Moda.
Very high, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Full count now, 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Line toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Norman Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alfonso Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Dick. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, David Serrano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dick has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Rubber Ducks lead it.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 today. The Rubber Ducks get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Glenn Walsh earns his first win of the season. Andres Cabrera worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Dan Gamble records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Starnes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Settling in now, Norman Dick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, big guy. Stay hard up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to
Get it out,
first.
get it out, get it
Younger
out.
scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. 3. Got him. 3. Out. Out. 3. 4. Take the base.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Now at the plate, Norman Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
All right, one time right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Well, dig, go two, dig. Round on, you're scoring.
Davis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. A swing.
All right, hold it here.
Go
hard.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. So striding in, Gordon Beckham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Play ball. 4. Take the base.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Greg Barnwell. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dick ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in once again, Norman Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Digging in, Norman Dick. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Erie rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joe Starnes wins his 3rd of the season. Peter Jarvis closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Bullington, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
You can do it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bledsoe has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup.
Digging in, Charles Kim, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dick has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc.
Now at the plate, Norman Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player.
Digging in to try it again, Alan Yabu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Norman Dick will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bledsoe on the move. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Dick, the runner at second with 1 away.
Get your catch up there. Let's go, kid.
Popped him up. Cruz in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now to the plate, Anthony Santander, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Anthony Santander.
Hey, let it fly.
Here's the 1-1. In the air, down
going,
the line
you're
and
going.
left. Bledsoe giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shelby Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dick waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Norman Dick. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ball 1, no
And a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Touch up. Drive him in for us.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hold up, right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological.
Leading off the inning, Greg Barnwell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Bowie took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kevin. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cottrell, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Norman Dick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Into the box, Charles Kim. The 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dick is after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Barnwell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Norman Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Yabu is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Jose Novoa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left.
Heads up. Whoa.
Dick is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Norman Dick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
This is
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
Bledsoe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Seawolves are out on top, 6-4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4 the outcome today. The Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Cottrell wins his 3rd of the season. Ron Freeman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Peter Jarvis hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Cabrera, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially...
Coming to the plate now, Norman Dick. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Hey, keep swinging that hard back, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now batting, David Serrano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dick ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Norman Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Get down, get down.
Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwight Smith Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Burris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping up to the plate, David Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Alfaro stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Lifted in the air out to left.
2-2-2.
Dick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now. Norman Dick. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Ready now, David Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dick waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. All tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Joe Banks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dick going back on it. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Standing in, Benny Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Ready with the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dick is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. In now, Norman Dick. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, let her fly
and
right
really
here.
stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a 2nd time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mendoza on the move. He's there and records the 1st out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Bowie came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. John McCabe claims the win out of the pen, his 1st. Reggie Prado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Tommy Thomason, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Right now, huh?
Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Quinn will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher...
Into the box now, David Hernandez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dick will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Coming to the plate now, Norman Dick, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. From the stretch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 1 pitch on its way.
Let's go, he's going,
down into left center for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Ben. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Hey, 1 time, right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Let's go right here.
The count now at 2-2.
Hey, let it rip here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Feliz racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well.
So striding forward now, Maxwell Castillo. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hit in the air out toward left. Dick has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Bowie is out in front, 4-3. At the plate, Norman Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Serrano is there, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Norman Dick, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So digging in now, David Serrano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dick is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bay Sox lead this thing 5-4. Mike Rivas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Norman Dick will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Dick gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right here now.
And another throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Softly hit out to short.
Round it, round it.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
From the stretch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. None out, runners at first and second. breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Another full count offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let her rip.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Castillo over to his right. He's got it one away. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Clutch up for it.
In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front. 5.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Thomason earns his first win of the season. Reggie Prado records the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for Mark. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 38 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates.
3, you're out. Out. Out.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Digging in the switch hitter, Norman Dick. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
Stay hot, stay hot. Here you go.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Come on, Biggie. Stay hot up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in now, Hank Blumenthal. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Here we go, guys.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dick is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Ready for another chance? Norman Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field.
Halfway.
Reyes giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away.
3. That's ball 4.
Striding in once again, Jason Yoshii.
Designated hitter.
Hey, you and him.
0-2, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Dick. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
Let's play ball. Out. That hit him. He's got first. 3. You're out. Out. He's out.
Into the box now, Norman Dick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Tucker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Striding in, Norman Dick. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Let's go. Trust yourself.
He's got to find a way to set his
sight.
sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
A ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Blumenthal racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
Coming to the plate now, Rocco Allen. The 1-1. That's popped up. Quinn into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 38 earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Clyde Meyer was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Cairo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely...
At the plate, Mark Gilly. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dick waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Norman Dick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Stepping into the box, Norman Dick. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The 1-1. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, one time,
Dick,
right now.
the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker has it in his tracks. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's 1-2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Drilled to the right
Come on,
side.
beat it out, beat it out.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that one never threatened. The zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Yoshii. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Dick will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Hank Blumenthal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dick is there. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding into the box, Norman Dick. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let her rip right here.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Let's go now, one time.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here.
Now at the plate, Andy Rice. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dick moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Bay Sox lead this thing.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
8-0 the final today. The Bay Sox jumped out to